Hello, we are all funded. Thank you so much. Um, this this is going to be another of the videos where I keep saying because I'm looking at my lovely pig. This is Gregor Pig. He's come along as a little treat for you all, seeing as you've funded me so amazingly. Little Nadia has gone to she is going to the vet next week to have a big operation, so I didn't want to get her out, so she's hanging with Mina back there. But yes, the Kickstarter has been absolutely amazing. 17,000 we've ended up on, which has blown me away. The first day we took about six, and I was thinking maybe we're going to get, if we're really lucky, we'll get 10. And we've absolutely soared past it. What that means is that once I've done all the maths and figured out exactly how much fulfilling the Kickstarter is going to cost me, I've got some cash left over then, which is going to speed right into my next loads of releases. So there's the blur. I'm thinking about pigs again. That's all. Um, the next proper serious sensible release is the Homefront World War Two stuff. The extra funds from the Kickstarter has also kickstarted that because that's the chain reaction that it sort of creates. So now I've got the cash free to get the rest of the sculpting for that done and the molds too. As always, the Kickstarter has been a roller coaster of emotions. It's so I'm really jealous of those people that have all the people that can run the campaign, can do the social media, can do the forums, that sort of thing. Because doing it all is so much. And each time a pledge gets dropped, which is totally understandable. Understand life things happen, all that sort of thing. But Kickstarter never tells us. So when you drop a pledge or uh, totally drop out of the Kickstarter, I think that you have to tell Kickstarter, but Kickstarter doesn't tell us. So all I see is that someone's gone, nope. So each time that happens, like, oh no, no, what do I do? And then a few minutes later, someone else will come in, like, yay, we've got a new backer, so it's okay. And it's just like this the whole time. And that final 24 hours is just almost constant. The amount that it just sort of goes, because all you see is the number that's on at the moment. But in behind the scenes, it's all like, woo. So that was fun. So when it finished today, I was super happy, and then I had a relaxing nap, an unintentional nap, because well, it's been 2 weeks of constantly staring at the computer, stressing, fretting, harassing all my sculptors. Those poor guys can have a bit of a rest now as well. But I've got loads more to show you. I've got loads more greens, and there's the stuff we haven't got finished yet. So keep an eye out on the updates and the social and the social media and guinea pig. And yeah, you'll see the progression of those. Hopefully by the end of the week, Alan's doing some amazing stuff with those pigs and bunnies on bikes, and the big pile of pigs disguised as people and all that sort of stuff. So the pledge manager, I'm going to leave at least a couple of weeks, might even be a month, just so more things are finalised. It gives me a bit of time to have a rest, because I mentioned that my little pig's going to the operations on Tuesday. I think what I'll do, I have Phalanx show this weekend, so if you're at Phalanx, come along. If you're at Phalanx, come along. After Phalanx, I think the operation for my little pig is Tuesday, so I think I'm going to unload the van from Phalanx, um, catch up with any orders from the weekend, and then maybe have a few days off because she's getting a full surgery, so she's going to need looking after. I might end up taking her into the office when she gets a bit better, but I'd rather look after my little pig, and it'll give me a chance to just not be staring at a screen because that's all I've done. Just been sleeping a couple of hours, getting up, stalking the Kickstarter, spamming, replying to messages, that sort of thing. Where are you going? What are you doing? You little squeeps. Um, yeah, Kickstarter. Yes, I'm gonna have some time off. I'm absolutely exhausted. You can see my enthusiasm. My enthusiasm's still here. My brain's absolutely melted. I'm not jumping and screaming because I've got this little pig. I don't want to scare him. But wait, look, there's some more here. There it is. There we go. I wish I was a pig. Then I'd be quite happy. Um, yeah, pig the guinea pigs. Thank you. Again, the rules are going to be working, so once they come up, I'll have them downloadable for all the backers to help play test them away. I reckon everyone's going to get the PDF for free anyway, and those couple pledges that get the rules, obviously you still get the printed rules, and it's going to be really nice. I've got lots of new people who found my company through this as well, so if you've come new, hello! Come check out the rest of what I do. I've got Baggy's Cave, which is a group on Facebook, and that's where people post their models and just generally chat. It's a nice little Bad Squiddo community. There's the Facebook, the Twitter, it's all just put in Bad Squiddo Games and it comes up. Check out the website, see what else that I do. So obviously I've got my own figures, but I also stock loads of different figures, mostly female minis from all over the world. That sort of complements my range, so if you need female minis for anything else, it is a great place to go. And yeah, keep an eye out. I'm hoping that this little set of videos has given me a bit more confidence to do some more, because I'd like to do more sort of blog type interviews. Maybe interviews. I've been meaning to do this for so long, because I'd like to do some little videos interviewing some of my friends who run other companies, and maybe you can find out something interesting there. Or just put a guinea pig on a live thing, and you can just watch Gregor eat forever. See, now I'm just watching him eat on the screen again. It's fascinating. He eats it so fast. He probably eats it faster than I would. It's not a race. He's so big. Keep an eye out for Nadia's little adventures at the vets as well. I hope she'll be okay. It was hard yesterday. I was really stressed waiting off the phone call from the vets, as well as stalking this blooming Kickstarter. But now I'm going to have a rest, I think, for the rest of the day. I've had my nap. I'm going to sort the peegs out. What? I'm very squeaky. Here's some more. I know it's moved slightly, so you don't know that it's gone. Look at them. They want to watch you there. And thank you for the people that have been ordering off the website as standard, because it's been taking me a little while longer to post things out because of this Kickstarter, naturally. It says December on the delivery, but I'm hoping it doesn't take long for the metal to get sorted with my new metal guy. Don't want to jinx that. So the metal might not be that long, and the resin will be a bit longer because of the nature of the process. And the rules will probably be the latest. But if I've got everything apart from the rules, what I'll probably do is ship the rules out separately afterwards, so they don't hold up you getting your figures together and painted. Yeah, you'll be able to add more on the pledge manager as well, so that, again, I give it a bit of a gap, so you've got a bit more funds as well. And then if there's figures that you didn't really want to pledge for because they were just my crappy silhouettes, then you wanted to wait till you can see the lovely greens, then you can do that too, because they will be lovely greens. The quality of this video sort of went after about 2 minutes, but I'm sure nobody's listening. They just listen to this little pig. Where are you going? It's just a cliff. But pig cam could be a thing. It's like a big cloud. Why don't you look at these people here? They're your little internet friends. Ooh. You had lots of pepper earlier, so despite being a big greedy thing, I'm just going to rotate you then. You'd normally have chomped the whole thing down, but he was stealing it off the ladies earlier, weren't you? Yeah. Poor Nadia, not well. Had to shoo you off and let her eat her own pepper. Look at this. I know you're still watching. It's fascinating. Look at his little chin. If you can and have the time and space, you should definitely rescue a guinea pig from a guinea pig place. Just look at them, they're the best. They do decide to get ill and then cost you a fortune, but they're still cheaper than children. And fluffier. No, I'm not going to keep filming it. Oh, more pepper? No, no, done with the chins. Done with the chins. So, if you're still here, thanks for backing the Kickstarter. Your money has gone somewhere amazing. Again, I'm not going to go off on a tropical holiday. I'd really like to, and the temptation is there, but I won't. I'm going to have those few days off looking after my sick peeg, and then I'm going to put it into loads more figures. So there's going to be all of these figures arriving, all the new Ghosts of Gaia, which are going to be absolutely amazing. I'm really excited about the peegs on bikes and the tank and stuff. And then there'll be loads more figures. And keep an eye out, follow everywhere, and you'll see where all your money's going. And I'll keep updated as I get deliveries of metal, pictures of molds from casters, just so you know that I'm still here. I'm still contactable, so it'll all be fine. Everyone was happy with my last Kickstarter, so hopefully this one too. Cheers! It's been such fun. Gregor, are you going to say goodbye to the people? Go on, get your little chin. He said, farewell, mortals. Goodbye.